Well, let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's Ingram in at the 3. And for Cleveland, it's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Allen in at the center position. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Ingram. Barrett against Mitchell. Now here's Barrett, tightly guarded. That one doesn't drop. Mitchell against Barrett. Takes the 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Here's Mitchell. Oh, he buries the 20-footer.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Outside Barrett. Picked by Pirtle. Barrett passes to Pirtle. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, I like to see Jarrett Allen look to score, forces the defense to make contact.
Cleveland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First free throw is good.
Boy, in the era of stretch bigs, guys that can go out to the three-point line and absolutely make shots, I love Jarrett Allen. He is an old-school center, folks.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Raptors have a really interesting core, Doris. What do you think about it?
Well, obviously they are loaded with young, talented wings. Scotty Barnes, good scorer, excellent rebounder. R.J. Barrett, little bit streaky as a shooter, but a dynamic scorer. And Brandon Ingram now, still all in their 20s. So which of these players really pops as their consistent star? Boy, you love Barnes being assertive on offense. He forces the defense to foul him there.
Doris, you really got to love Scotty Barnes' infectious positive attitude.
B.A., those players that bring joy every single night to their craft, it absolutely permeates the rest of the roster. Not only is Scotty incredibly talented on both ends of the floor, but he's all about team, and he's trying to win, and those attributes absolutely affect the guys around him.
A top-flight offense in Cleveland. Doris, what makes them so formidable?
Well, generally speaking, if you are great at multiple things. They have elite shot creation in the backcourt. They have size and finishing ability up front. They can hurt you at all 3 levels of offensive opportunity. Boy, their three-point range is deep, B.A.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Graham.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters, and he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Well, you've got to play in pick and roll if you're in the NBA game. Evan Mobley, a very good screen setter and a nice roll there.
Ingram, the pass to Barnes. Quickly with a screen on Mobley. The 3 from Barnes sends it home from three-point land. Barnes has got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Oh my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Outside Ingram. Back to Quickly. Outside Barnes. Quickly with a screen on Mobley. The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by Allen. The Cavs have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Outside Garland. Jacks up a 3. The shot no good. For Toronto, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pirtle, the pass to Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on Hunter. Back to Pirtle. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Poeltl. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Out to the right wing. Cleveland working the ball around now. Shoots from 12. Garland, no good. The Raptors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Launches a 3. No good. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Garland. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell, adept at scoring in the paint.
Outside Ingram. Ingram on the wing. Goes back up. And that one's good.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Ingram. Pass to Quickly from the arc. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
From 11 feet away, doesn't go for him. Toronto trailing. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Merrill, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Barnes. And here's Ingram from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Ingram's got 5.
Yeah, good shooter from out there. Ingram helping to space the floor.
Mobley outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. 4th, Toronto.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Pass to Pirtle. Hunter against Ingram. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And so it's Cleveland with it. They trail by 3. Garland against Quickly. Garland, the pass to Merrill. And the 3 off target. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to Barnes. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside Hunter. Quickly against Garland. Over Quickly. Garland, no good.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Barnes with it, now guarded by Mobley. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
And that one falls for Pirtle. You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
Now here's Mobley. His last outing, he had 18 points. 3 on the clock to end the run. And the shot's good.
Well, if you're a point guard like Darius Garland, at his size, you've got to be able to get into that mid-range bag. Very well done.
Here's Barrett. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Barrett. And that one is hammered home.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Cavaliers trail by 8. Merrill outside. Now here's Mobley. Here's Garland. From the high post, he drills it.
What so many people like about Darius Garland, there's a fluidity, a smoothness, a rhythm to his game.
Quickly, passes to Pirtle. And here is Barrett. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Merrill. And the layup falls. Now just a 4-point Toronto lead.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
For Toronto, they've got 8 of 15 shots to go. Picked by Pirtle. Ingram against Hunter. And that one's good. Ingram's got 9.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Merrill. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck into the cup. Nice finish.
Back to Garland. The 3. Rebound Toronto. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavs. Came out with a victory.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Now here's Garland. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Merrill. Takes a 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Barnes passes to Quickly. Outside Ingram. Toronto passing it around. Fades away. Again the miss by Barnes.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Allen finds Garland. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Hunter. He's scoreless. Mobley, left side, to end the drought. Connects from downtown.
Boy, if Mobley continues to hone that outside jump shot, folks, look out. You will not be able to guard this guy.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
And now, please welcome to the court, the powerhouse team.
And we've got a line change for Cleveland. Raptors lead by 7. Here's Shed. Outside Dick. Pass to Murray Boyles. And there's the screen. Shot clock at 6. And he drives in. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And it's Shed missing.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And it seems like the East is wide open doors. How do the Cavs capitalize with a deep run?
Well, I think they can start with continuity. They have a quality young core when you think about Evan Mobley, when you think about Darius Garland, when you think about Jared Allen. So I'm not arguing for complacency by any stretch of the imagination. But I do think there's a strong case for running it back and giving a talented offensive team with a double big lineup another opportunity. I think they're good enough.
No good on that one. And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
Good on the second one.
You know, even though Larry Nance doesn't handle it on every possession, you can expect him to be a factor on the defensive end and on the glass.
Here's Shed. Outside Dick. Pass to Murray Boyles. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavaliers trail by 6. 32 seconds left in the first quarter here. Nance, the pass to Wade. Here's Tyson, guarded by Dick. Here's Tyson, and he jams it home with authority.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Here's Shed, yet to see a basket. They set the pick. Pass to Murray Boyles. Pulls up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Toronto out in front, up by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Walter, and it's Murray Boyles in at the 4.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Cleveland working the ball around now. Nance for 3. Rebound Toronto. They've led by as much as 10. It'll be game 3 of 6 on their current trip. Here's Mobo. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Larry Nance picks one up. Toronto shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
One shot.
And that one misses. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, BA, the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Here's Shed, still without a bucket. Here's Mobo. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now, 3 for 3.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Mitchell up top. He picked up 24 points in their last win against the Wizards in Washington.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Here's Murray Boyles. Cavaliers with a rebound. Wade's got 4 rebounds now. Inside, it's stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you, Ryan.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Blocked! And they'll keep possession. The 3 from Ball. Gets the 3 to fall.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. Cleveland, number 1.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 5-point game. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
So it's the Cavaliers now. The Raptors making their last shot. Nance, the pass to Mitchell. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Quickly outside. Here's Dick. Fires in the triple. And it's a 10-point Raptor lead.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Primarily seen as a scorer, Emmanuel Quickley's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, BA, and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Merrill, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell, and Darius Garland subbed in for Ball. Here's Garland. Pass to Tyson for 3. Rebound Toronto. Mobo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Raptors lead by 10. Nance pulls down the board. The Cavaliers have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Wade, pass to Merrill. Here's Garland. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 6 points for Darius Garland.
That is some big-time toughness inside by Garland.
To the paint. Here's Barrett. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Barrett after the basket by Cleveland. Outside Dick. Four on the clock. Pass to Ingram. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Ingram's got 11 points. Cavaliers trail by 10. Now here's Merrill. 14 points for him last game against Washington. Tyson with the bucket. Tyson's got 4 points this quarter.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Ingram with the ball. 20 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Here's Dick. Nance pulls down the board.
Boy, maybe nothing more important than what just happened. Protecting the rim without fouling.
Merrill passes to Wade. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Wade's got his first points of the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
They set the pick. Pass to Mobo. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Nance, the pass to Garland. Back to Nance. Cleveland working the ball around now. To the middle. Here's Tyson. Banked it in off the glass. Now just a 4-point Raptor lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
On the wing, Grady Dick. Outside Barrett. And here's Ingram from the arc. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. Hunter's checked in for Tyson. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Merrill. Toronto also changing it up. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Mobo. And Scotty Barnes is subbed in for Dick. Pass to Garland. Right wing. Mobley passes to Garland. Mobley, a screen on quickly. Back to Mobley. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Here's Quickly. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Atlanta.
And the way he passed the basketball was also a major factor. He created a ton of opportunities for his teammates, guys.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Poeltl with a screen on Garland. Down low. And Poeltl gets it to go on the assist by Quickly. Quickly's got his 4th assist with that last one. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Trailing by 8. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Here's Hunter. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram. Toronto has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Barnes. Now quickly, guarded by Garland. An open look for Ingram, and there's Toronto with another bucket.
Well, that's why Ingram has been an all-star. He gives your team spacing, and he doesn't need the rock to score.
The Cavaliers have gotten half their shots to fall in the second, 8 for 16. Now here's Ball, guarded by Barrett. Mobley deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Ball. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Barnes in the post, guarded by Garland. Outside Barrett. There's the triple. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barrett's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy has looked so much better in the second quarter, really starting to find his rhythm.
Outside Hunter. Back to Garland to halt the run. And he lays it in. 10 points for Darius Garland.
You see the quickness of Garland on display right there. He's working amongst the trees, no problem.
Outside Ingram. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
And so here is Toronto after the basket by Cleveland. Pirtle with a screen on Hunter. And here's Ingram outside. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Barrett against Ball. Allen, the pass to Mobley. Ball looks over the floor. Back to Mobley. Deflects the pass. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. Number 5 is Evan Mobley.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. .136 left in the first half. Pass to Ingram. Outside Barnes. Now here's Pirtle. Outside Ingram. 5 to shoot. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Pass to Garland. 3-pointer. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
Now Mobley. Outside Hunter. From deep, Mitchell. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Ingram. .23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, nice fake by Ingram, setting the defender up to fail.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons, but since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
And he can't hit the second.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
Hunter passes to Garland. Back to Hunter. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Barnes. And so that brings the first half to a close. They lead by 14. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
Please turn your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from home. They're measuring up the shot. Oh, never lost that foul. Let's hear it for the participant.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Toronto Raptors.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball, really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And that defense, try as they might, cannot disrupt their flow. All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. 5-Tool Mule wants to know, what's the best gift you've ever received?
I know what Kenny's is. Remember the Shaq in the box?
Shaq, it's at the best gift, not the worst. I can't even believe they even showed that on TV.
Oh, come on, Kenny. That was the most thoughtful gift you ever got.
I, for one, thought it was very nice, Shaq.
Thank you, Ernie.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
Now Garland, Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. Mitchell and Hunter will be filling out the wings, and it's Garland in at the point. And that's the group for Kenny Atkinson as we begin the second half. Now here's Mitchell. Mitchell down low.
This is a move that Donovan Mitchell has made over and over again. Off the bounce, so tough.
Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
Well, that's just nice work in the two-man game. You see the versatility of Scotty Barnes.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Rebound Toronto. Right side Barrett. To the middle. Here's Quickly. Soft touch off the glass. Quickly's got his second basket.
Boy, Quickly getting a bucket on the interior. Nicely done.
Allen with a screen on Quickly. Garland against Quickly. It's stolen by Pirtle. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Quickly passes to Pirtle. Here's Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Donovan Mitchell with a board. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Outside Garland. Hunter in the post. Covered by Ingram. Hunter, good. Hunter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Outside Barrett. Outside Barnes. Outside for Ingram. There's the 3. The 3, Barrett. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. Toronto leading by 12. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, the Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes and you're like, man, this guy is a point guard. Back to you.
A tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's Garland. He's got 10. Outside Mitchell. Hunter passes to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Allen a screen. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Ingram. On the wing quickly. Guarded by Garland. Quickly passes to Barnes. And the shot goes down. Barnes has gotten 4 this quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Inside. And Allen gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Allen's got 5.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
Pass to Barrett. Picked by Pirtle. Shot from the wing. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there. The Cavaliers trail by 16. And here's Garland. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Ingram. Barnes with a screen on Hunter. And here's Ingram outside. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Stolen by Quickly. An easy 2 on the layup. Give him 8.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
Quickly against Garland. Outside Mitchell. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Barnes. And now the Raptors on the break. Pirtle, the pass to Barrett. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. The 3 is up. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 6th rebound on the night. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
How about Scotty Barnes getting that jumper off the bounce so quickly the defense can't get there in time.
Outside Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
Now quickly. Back to Barrett. Clock is at 3. From the top of the key, and the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett is always working on his perimeter game, and he makes easy work at the mid-range.
Outside Mitchell. The 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Barrett. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. Second, the Cavaliers.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Tyson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Lonzo Ball comes in for Darius Garland. The Raptors also with a sub. Dick's checked in. Cavaliers trail by 19. Ball passes to Mobley. It's stolen by Pirtle. Now quickly. From downtown. Mobley grabs the board. Hunter against Pirtle. Hunter passes to Mobley. And the layup is good off the glass. And that's now 9 points for Evan Mobley.
Well, Mobley very effective when he gets very good position on the interior.
Pass to Pirtle. Toronto passing it around quickly from outside. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Barrett against Mitchell. And here's Mobley, who poked away. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
Yeah, tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
Pass to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Mitchell. Cans it with nobody near him. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Quickly outside. Mitchell against Barrett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Outside Mitchell. Back to Ball. Pass to Tyson. Mobley on a screen. To the paint. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Mobley's got 4 points now in the quarter. Barrett against Mitchell. Outside Dick. Back to Barrett. He shoots. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
A first-round pick in 2023. Grady Dick took a huge step forward in year 2, Doris.
Oh, he sure did, B.A. Nearly doubles his scoring average. And I think you can trace that directly to the conditioning that he put in the offseason. It shocks a lot of guys when they are early in their career how much conditioning it takes to endure the length of an NBA season. And Grady put in the work.
Here's Tyson. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Mobley.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Ball outside. And he's going for the oop here. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Dick with the drive. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Outside Hunter. Pass to Tyson. And there's a pick. To the middle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Man, good whistle there.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
The first one falls for the Cavaliers. Nance, he's checked in for Evan Mobley, and it's Wade in for Hunter. Toronto also changing it up. Mobo, he's checked in for Pirtle. Ingram comes in for Barnes, and it's Walter in for Barrett. And he makes the first but misses the second.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Quickly against Ball. Now here's Ingram, guarded closely. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Nance has got 4 rebounds in the game. Cavaliers trail by 21. Here's Mitchell. And he comes up with a bucket. Mitchell's got 15 points.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Here's Ingram. That one a little long. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Ball outside. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Ball. Lets it go from deep. Mobo with a rebound. Mobo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside, here's Ingram, and a slam dunk by Ingram.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Toronto out in front, running away with this one. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Brandon Ingram out there with Dick. Then it's Walter, and it's Shed in at the point. Now here's Ingram. Pass to Mobo. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Wade's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Ball. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
At the line for the Raptors, Brandon Ingram taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Ingram. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Bryant's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. And the Cavs shooting around 50% in the game so far. Pass to Tyson. Ball outside. And here's Bryant outside. It's rebounded by Dick. Raptors lead by 23. Stolen by Mitchell. Ball with it. Picked up by Dick. Ball passes to Mitchell. Now Bryant. The kick out to Ball from deep. And once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Mobo gets the bucket.
We know Ingram as a scorer, but Brandon's really worked on his passing game over the years.
Ball outside. Pass to Wade. Now here's Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting for Toronto. Mobo at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Cleveland. Nance comes in for Bryant. And it's Merrill in for Ball. And Toronto also making a switch. Pirtle's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Wade. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. There's a screen. Here's Tyson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Outside Ingram. Here's Mobo. And he slams it in one-handed.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Dick against Mitchell. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Raptors lead by 22. Here's Shed. Outside Ingram. Deflected.
And this is what Nance Jr. is capable of. Send it back.
Here's Wade. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Shed. Now here's Pirtle. Not a lot of room. And here's Ingram. The shot misses. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. The shot by Tyson, no good.
No one in his way. You have got to make the defense pay. That's a quality mid-range look right there.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
Pass to Wade. Here's Tyson. From the arc. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Ingram on the wing. Over to the wing. Pass to Dick. Back to Ingram. Shot on the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Ingram's got 6 in the quarter.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
Here's Tyson. Merrill outside. Knocks down the long J.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Raptors lead by 23. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Mobley comes in for Wade. Hunter's checked in for Tyson. And Darius Garland subbed in for Merrill. Toronto also changing it up. Barnes, he's checked in for Mobo. Barrett comes in for Dick. And Quickly subbed in for Shed. And here are the Raptors now. Pirtle, the pass to Quickly. And here is Barrett. Takes a 3. The rebound by Allen.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Pass to Garland. And he's going for the lob.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Raptors lead by 21. Now here's Ingram. Lets it fly. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Ingram's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Here's Allen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Barnes.
It's not easy to guard a long player like Jared Allen. So easy for him to get into a shooting motion.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Allen.
How about Jared Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
So both free throws good from Allen. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Outside Barnes. Outside Ingram. Here's Pirtle. Rejected by Allen.
This guy is known for his rim protection. Jared Allen, exceptional defense.
Raptors lead by 19. Outside Ingram. Pass to Barnes. The 3, Barrett. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Hunter. Outside Mitchell. Garland with a screen on Barrett. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Now here's Quickly. Outside Ingram. Back to Quickly. Barnes with a screen on Garland. The 3 from Quickly. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
IQ is fearless, baby. Absorbs the foul and continues on his way.
And he's good on the first of 3.
One of the things I always like about Emmanuel Quickly, he's decisive with the basketball.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. Garland with the ball. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. 5 on the clock. And there's the lob. It's stolen by Pirtle. Pass to Barrett. Over Mitchell, and there's Barrett on the assist by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 5 assists tonight.
Barrett is a bucket getter, plain and simple.
Mitchell against Barrett, and it's Mitchell, the miss. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Barnes. Mobley with some nice D. For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Hunter, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
There's a reason teams put the ball in Donovan Mitchell's hands. This guy, you trust him to make the right play.
Outside Ingram, Barnes a screen. Ingram, the pass to Quickly. Toronto passing it around. The 3, Barrett. That one no good.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Hunter with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Allen. Here's Mobley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. A top 3 pick in a loaded 2021 draft. Evan Mobley continues to get better, as scouts predicted he would.
I don't think there is a ceiling on Evan Mobley, BA, because on the offensive end, as good as he is and as much progress as he's made, there's more to come. That belief in his three-point ability is only going to continue to grow with repetition. We know his work habits are exceptional. His off-the-bounce game will develop. His low-post game will develop. Like good night and good luck defense.
And he drops it first. Since entering the league doors, Evan Mobley has been a defensive stalwart.
BA, Evan is the ultimate chess piece for a head coach. He's cross-positional, meaning he can basically guard 1 through 5. Elite at rim protection. If he gets cross-matched on a switch on the perimeter, he can get down in a stance and stay in front of a guard. What can't he do on the defensive end?
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Pass to Mobo. And here's Dick. Hunter covering. Here's Shed. Here's Mobo. And again, Toronto, no good.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Murray Boyles. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago.
Shooting for Toronto. Mobo taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. Cavaliers trail by 19. The three from Mitchell. Walter pulls it in.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Mobo. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. Outside Mitchell. There's the triple. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Shed. Here's Mobo, covered by Mobley. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Murray Boyles. Here's Shed. No good with the triple.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Raptors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Brandon Ingram.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
And so here is Toronto after the basket by Cleveland. Pass to Dick. Here's Mobo. Back to Dick. And he converts the layup.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Jacks up a three. The shot, no good. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
Brandon, hot shooting for you tonight. Where do you get that confidence level to take over like this?
Just coming in, working on my routine every single day. I think my teammates put me in a really, really good position to step in the shots and give me confidence on the basketball floor to shoot the ball and also give them the basketball to do whatever they want on the floor to create and make something happen. So confidence comes from my teammates.
And you've been a great teammate as well. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And now, time for our player of the game, Brandon Ingram.